I don't even know what day it is. I think it's Wednesday. Yep, today is Wednesday, November 1st. Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Have you guys ever heard of that? A long time ago, a teacher told me that if you said rabbit 3 times in the beginning of the month, you would have good luck. So I sometimes do it. Does it make a difference? Not really. I'm back on my double espresso in the morning. It's a smaller cup, but it's just full of flavor. Basically, you take an iced Ligero pod, just a little bit of creamer, but do it warm. Usually I'll do that like iced, I know. Iced Ligero, but it's so yummy. Any double espresso, which is like a little pinch of creamer, just what I need. But I feel like I haven't vlogged in a while. We had Bryson's birthday, we had Halloween. He was boss baby, very lax just because there's even more going on. We're actually about to move. I don't know, these bigger things that are typically bigger are a little bit like less right now just because there's so much going on in terms of like shifting for a move. We have a big travel coming up. Like there's just so much going on, and honestly a little bit stressed. Teensy wins. I have Bryson pretty much all day today and all day tomorrow. Xander's out of town for a work thing, so I thought I would pick up the camera and just have it be us two for a little bit plus a little Bryson, but I haven't had it like us two in a while. Also, can we mention her? Very unfortunate story. So remember that Lomi that I was telling you guys about? My plants were thriving. Basically, the Lomi is like a compost for small spaces. And I was using that soil in my soils for my plants around the house, and honestly they were the best they've ever been. I'm actually a really good plant mom. Like I can take care of a plant, I can keep a plant alive for years, but that Lomi created gnats in one of our plants and we were getting flies everywhere, and we were just like, what's happening? So these little baby gnats were basically turning into flies. We had a professional come up and tell us basically that they needed to be like repotted. A lot of them were getting gnat infestation from that plant, and so he took all of our plants, repotted them, and our fig tree basically, I mean, it's dead. Very, very sad because I got this 2 years ago. I don't think it's the guy's fault. I think that the plant went into shock, so basically all of his leaves just fell, and honestly a lot of them did, the ones that were repotted, but then they like came back to life. And this one just, I mean, he lost all of his leaves. He's gone. So upsetting because I paid more money for the repotting of the plants than the plants were even worth. So I'm really sad. But don't think that I killed my plant because I'm a good plant mom. You guys know me. I can travel plants. Like I'm really good. The Lomi started it all. It was awesome. Like I said, the plants were thriving because there was so much like organic fertilizer from the compost in the soil. I think what the problem was, the compost should be used outside because we were just getting gnats. I don't know. I feel bad. I was doing the right thing, guys. I really was, and I was trying to take care of my babies, but when a plant dies, it really makes me so sad because you put so much time and effort into them and they're so beautiful, and to watch them just like go. But I'm gonna do some work here. This is Bryson's little independent time, so he likes to play independently right now, so I'm gonna sit down and try to get as much done as I can do in terms of just computer work. Look how beautiful. If you guys know anything about Cameron Diaz, you know about her wine. So I'm a huge Cameron Diaz fan. I love her like lifestyle. She's super natural, and I'm seriously so excited. So I need to restock my wine fridge anywho, but she sent me over, Cameron Diaz herself, sent me over some of her wine. There's not an ingredient list on the back of alcohol. You typically don't know that there's lots of like colors, additives. Sometimes there's like over 70 different additives in wine, but they're not legally required to disclose any of that to you. So it's a little iffy, and everyone likes to drink occasionally, right? It gathers people. It's especially popular during the holiday season, and I like to indulge every once in a while, so I don't ever want to compromise my health with alcohol. I always feel really guilty after drinking alcohol just because they put so much stuff in it. You never question what's going into the wine. They're very transparent. They're made with organic grapes, which I find so awesome, and there's no sugar, artificial colors, concentrates, or anything like that. So I know that if I'm going to indulge, I'll be okay and safe. And also just like, look how appealing they are. Compare it well with fresh cut flowers in your favorite meal. Cool. They also gave me some of their red wine, so beautiful. Light to medium body with hints of cherry and the perfect touch of spice. And then obviously their rosé. I'm a huge rosé fan. I used to drink rosé a lot. But I just love the idea behind these because they're so clean and they're transparent about it. Like that, you don't see that with winemakers generally. So I thought it was really cool that I'm able to taste Cameron Diaz's wine. I'm not gonna have it right now, it's in the morning, but I'm so excited. I'm all for it, love it. You even get Cameron Diaz's signature. I am hungry. I have like, the whole fridge is just Bryson's food, but yeah. Is anyone else like this? Like you're so hungry, but you don't want to leave, but you know that it's like literally right outside. If you just go get the food, you'd be so much happier, and it's like not that big of a deal, but you have to like convince yourself and talk yourself to get out of the house. Or is that just like a high-rise kind of situation? Because you have to go into the elevator, you have to talk to the people in the lobby, you have to get out and then go into the hustle bustle of everything. I can't wait to live in a more rural area. I haven't lived in a rural area since 2019. I don't know, there's just a lot that goes into like an introvert getting outside for the day. I just want to like be cooped up all day, and especially like taking care of a kid, you have to like get everything ready for him, like I'm in the stroller, get him dressed, all that stuff. So it's like, it's a whole process. Got myself $5 sushi, spicy tuna roll, and then a grape Celsius. It sounded really good. And then yogurt for the bubs. More food in here for him. Is that like a thing that the older you get, the more introverted you become? Like I had to like, sounds so bad, I had to talk to like 4 people down there. You know what, I loved that, but I think I'm at that point where I just want to be able to walk outside and not talk to people for like 2 seconds. Am I getting old? I was also watching a whole bunch of people's Halloween vlogs. Dare I say, I'm not getting FOMO at all. Like just such a low-key Halloween. We walked around my mom's neighborhood, there were lots of kids and the suburbs, and then watching everyone get hungover the next day, I'm like, so glad I'm not there. Like I don't miss that lifestyle at all. I think a lot of people after they have babies, they're like, I miss like going out and like being with my friends. Like I miss alone time. I miss going to the gym whenever I want to. Cooking healthy meals for myself. Like just like me time. I don't know. All you moms out there, let me know what you guys think. I get FOMO from watching people do nothing. Sitting here getting some work done. We have crates coming tomorrow, so we're able to officially start packing tomorrow, which my heart is so happy for because I am ready. I'm so done with moving. Like I don't feel like buying the cardboard boxes, putting them together, breaking them down. And so I found this company called Rent-A-Crate. They basically have these crates that you rent and they drop it off. They're all the same size, so they're easy to maneuver. They come with these like dollies and you basically rent them and then they'll pick them up from your new address. I found this actually in my last apartment's elevator. I saw a guy with those and I was like, what is that? I need it in my life. And so they're dropping them off tomorrow and we have them for quite a bit. So I think we've got like 50 of them coming in. So we'll be able to pack up tomorrow, but I need to go around the house and get all the fall/Halloween stuff down because that goes in my own separate container. Bryson's like, what is this? Whoa! All the crates are here. This is the coolest concept ever. And they basically just delivered all of these boxes, all the dollies. We've got a whole nother like row here of dollies. We can start packing, which I'm so excited about. And I got you guys a promo code. They are so kind to give us one, 10% off. So I think it's like Renee 10. Yeah, I got you guys one because I think this is so awesome. It's just, it makes moving so much easier. From somebody who moves a lot, I mean, this was so cool. The fact that I ran into one of the people moving with these, I was like, what is that? And I need it like now. Almost like manifested it in a way. I'm gonna get Bryson to bed and then we will start packing up. Let's get this show on the road. I'm just gonna place all of them on my bed. I feel like that's the easy route to go. Okay, this is a good place to start. Okay, so these would be the fragile things. I'm like debating if I want to wrap them. I think I'm going to. And we still got room. I love that they're so like tough too, and they all stack on top of each other, so nothing is gonna get damaged. That is awesome. Nothing's gonna get bent. Like, it's securely in here. I'm gonna put maybe a blanket or something over top of this just because it is fragile and I don't want things shifting around in here. They have been around since the 90s apparently. I don't know how this is not like everywhere. Genius. Genius. So I'm gonna label this one floor 1, room, and then pieces decor. First box is done. I wanted to have a chat with you guys about me, and I would say I feel like it comes across as lack of excitement with my channel. The past year has been an adjustment period, to say the least. Like, I'm constantly battling, trying to take care of myself on top of taking care of Bryson, and then like on top of that working, and it's been hard, especially since I actually genuinely love my job, and to watch that little puzzle piece of my life fall. I don't know, I've seen a lot of YouTubers, like lifestyle influencers, go down the journey of becoming a parent, and they struggle too, so it's not just me, which gives me some sort of peace of mind. Like, I'm not the only one here trying to navigate this new life that I have. Let me just tell you, I'm going to get help. One of my biggest things to figure out before the end of the year was to get help with Bryson, and obviously with the move, I'm waiting till we actually move to figure that out because I don't want to try to go through that journey twice. But by the time December comes, hopefully I will have a nanny and I will be able to get back into work full force. You know, toying around with that idea of like, oh, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna, like, it's gonna get better and once I move and all this stuff. But the fact is, I need help. Like, I need help. Such a humbling thing to finally accept and admit out loud. I can't do it all. I mean, there's some people who probably do it all, but I personally cannot do it all. I can't take care of him full time. I can't be a homemaker, take care of myself, be a good partner, work. Like, there's just so much that I now look back at my life like pre-baby. Like, parenting it's a journey, but it's also extremely difficult. Like, you struggle with, you know, losing parts of you. You only have a certain amount of time to put into all these little topics of your life, like these little puzzle pieces of your life. Like, if I'm putting 100% into here, I'm lacking this puzzle piece. If I'm putting 70% here, you know, I can only put 30% here. And there's just like so much toggle around feeling like you can accomplish it and then getting kind of like depleted and feeling almost like you failed. I don't even know how to describe it. And it's just been this constant struggle, and it's hard to watch anything that I put in, I'm going to receive. And I've seen the the fall, I would say, of my job and my career and everything that I've put into it. And it's hard too on social media because you have to stay consistent. You have to be relevant in a way, like you kind of have to follow these trends, and it's like this constant chase that I can no longer be a part of, sacrificing certain parts of my life, like taking care of Bryson or being around and just being a happy, good mom and not stressed. So I've lost a lot about who I am this past year, and I'm excited to go through this journey this next year and trying to get it back in a sense, not like back, but just get those pieces back into the actual puzzle. I don't want to like have false promises or anything, but I have a very good visual idea of where my life is going to go once we get the help that I need. Like there's just a lot that goes into it. I feel like this next year is going to be a year of kind of just finding out who I am again and getting excited for creating during that time, which is not something that I felt like I did a really good job of this year. And you know, giving myself grace, like I went through a lot and there was a lot of ups and downs this year. I don't think I've ever been so ready for a new year as I am like for 2024. Are you guys feeling that? Which is kind of scaring me because I'm finding correlations with 2020 and 2024, like moving out of state. I did that pre-2020. I had so much hope for 2020. I think I even have a playlist on my Spotify that's like 20 MF20, and I was like so hyped, ready for change, and then it was like all came crashing down. But for some reason I feel in my heart, genuinely, Bryson is getting into something, hold on. Genuinely, I feel like it's gonna be good. And dare I say, I'm kind of craving getting back on Instagram. I know. Sometimes like I just need a break from that stuff. I was so lost. Like this whole year I was lost. I didn't feel myself. It's been a transitional, like weird, but so rewarding year. I feel like it's already December 31st. Like I'm so ahead. It's like in fall, in September? I'm already in the new year. We totally skipped Christmas. I'm gonna vlog like the whole experience and stuff, but give me like grace here. Get through this chunk of like a month of November. It's gonna be a little bit boring, to be honest. I promise I have really, really good and exciting ideas for the new year that I'm genuinely so happy for. I feel like we're gonna get back to it. Thank you guys for sticking along, all the people who have stuck around, which is amazing. I love you guys so much. I will see you in an upcoming vlog.